Dragons are perhaps the most iconic type of creature in Dragon Age. Winged beasts that rule the skies and were one of the Dragon Age's Inquisition's main selling points. Nonetheless, dragons are shrouded in mystery, so with each game, dragons play an important role in the Dragon Age series. Thought to be extinct, they've recently re-emerged, seemingly out of nowhere. As a result, a literal age has been named after the return of dragons to Thedas. So here are 5 things BioWare never told you about dragons. All dragons are female. Well, kind of. Apparently, according to the Dragon Age lore, the male and female distinctions are quite different. Male dragons mature fast, but they are never superior to their other counterpart gender, females. Male dragons never develop into the winged monsters of myth. At most, their forelegs grow into the vestigial spurs where the wing membrane might have been. Whereas a female dragon will mature to what we know of as a mature or high dragon. These high dragons live in a lair only to be seen within a century between their flights. High dragons are extremely territorial and will typically attack almost anything that trespasses near their lair, even creatures as large and powerful as giants and even some other high dragons. So you must be cautious when a high dragon's lair is nearby. It also stands to reason that the only people we know that can shapeshift into dragons are Flemeth and Morrigan. And, of course, we know that the elven goddess Mythal is one of the Evaneris who represents all of Thedas' draconology. Calenhad Theirin drank dragon blood. Calenhad is only known the Great because of the Qunari legend told to Alistar by the Arishok, the Qunari version of King Calenhad's myth in which he gained the power to unite Ferelden by making a bargain with a mysterious witch to drink dragon blood. He was led by the witch to a cave where the great dragon was dying. Calenhad slashed the ancient creature with his dagger and drank some of their blood, gaining new strength that rendered him unbeatable in battle. A measure of this strength was passed on within the Theirin family, and from that time onward, it proved to be quite a threat of strength within the bloodline. The power of a Reaver specialization is the closest to Calenhad's legend of power. Reavers are warriors who gain power through the blood of dragons. It is believed that similar to blood magic, humanity learned how to harness this power from demons. To become a Reaver, one must traditionally drink dragon blood in a ritual similar to the joining. And in the Reaver ritual, wyvern blood can be used instead of dragon blood to even achieve the same effect. Those known Reavers would typically be changed physically, and some say even Calenhad's chest was bigger than the Frostback Mountains. Calenhad, throughout Thedas' history, was also known for his sudden disappearance. He's known to kill his trusted advisor, Myrddin. Was drinking dragon blood causing this rage? Did Calenhad recognize his mistakes and anger, feel ashamed, and then flee? Or is it possible that drinking dragon blood is more dangerous than we could ever imagine? Qunari likely originated through dragon blood. According to the Iron Bull in Inquisition, he has a particular fondness for dragons. He believes the Qunari and dragons are related in some way. And it's not difficult to think about this because both have horns on their heads. Fans believe that Qunari were once elves who were forced to drink dragon blood by Tevinter magisters and thus became Qunari. And there's also Qreirin, when he's an old god baby, who tells the Qunari Inquisitor that their blood isn't their own.
I noticed your blood. It doesn't belong to your people.
Corypheus also says a statement that your kind is a mistake, and because Corypheus is an ancient Tevinter magister, it is possible that the Kossith or Qunari existed there and were forcibly created as a result of dragon and old god worship. According to Cassandra's legend, the Reavers develop dragon-like characteristics and terrible tempers, often killing their entire families. The stories may be exaggerated, but she believes they are true, and I think I'll put my trust in the ultimate dragon slayer here. The Qunari also appear to be related to the Reaver class as well. According to Aurelian Titus from the Until We Sleep comic, the power of the Great Dragon blood is their birthright. And given how things are shaping up into Dragon Age Dreadwolf, I am confident that we will learn more about all of this from the Qunari. But unless you happen to be a Qunari, maybe chugging a mega pint of dragon's blood as a Reaver is probably not the best idea. Dragon Age originally had no dragons. As it transpires, the original concept for the games didn't even have dragons. Dragon Age didn't have a name at first. Ian Stubbington, the game's lead environmental artist, tells them there were some ideas but nothing concrete, so one of the coders decided to make a quick random name generator. They improvised something and added a slew of fantasy words to the list. It was fired up and produced some names, with Dragon Age receiving the final vote by the team at that time. David Gator, formerly the lead writer, responded, we should add some dragons to the story then. Gator explains that before becoming officially known as Dragon Age, Origins was actually called Chronicles, which nobody on the team liked. Meanwhile, Origins writer Jay Turner tells us that while the Dragon Age name initially felt pretty generic, people gradually grew accustomed to it to the point where the game couldn't possibly be known as anything else. The main problem, once again, was that the game had no dragons in the writing. So while that concept did make it to the final version of the story, Gator clarified that it took him a while to warm up to the name Dragon Age. Suddenly, dragons returned to the world, the archdemon was then transformed into a dragon, and, best of all, I created a calendar system with the name Ages so that the current age could be, you guessed it, the Dragon Age. Great dragons are the blood of the world. Yavanna, an Antivan witch of the wilds, awoke them from their slumber in modern times. They resemble high dragons in appearance, and their existence was revealed in the Silent Grove and its distinction from high dragons. A great dragon is a powerful, rare, and ancient type of dragon that differs from high dragons in size and even in intelligence. Yavanna claims that the blood of the dragons is the blood of the world. And because of this quote, many fans theorize that the great dragons have to do with either the archdemons and old gods, or even related to the Evaneris from ancient Thedas. We know incredible power can be bestowed by great dragon blood, and according to Magister Aurelian Titus, the dreamers of ancient times commanded the Fade by using it. All they needed was the blood of the great dragons, and with it, I have tapped the power of gods. There also appears to be an ongoing dragon worship throughout the franchise, beginning with Tevinter. The Tevinter are known for their dragon worship, but it almost appears to be cult-like. And of course, Haven was also known to be involved in cult-like activities that were, to put it mildly, strange. So whether dragons are the blood of the world or not, they appear to be worshipped by the world more than we thought as well. Whatever the case, the dragons at Thedas are an extremely unique beasts in the series, and I hope we get to learn more about them in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. But with that, we are going to wrap up. 5 things BioWare never told you about dragons. Which on this list was your personal favorite? And what dragon is your favorite in Dragon Age Inquisition? I want to see that comment down below. And if you don't comment, I will send an archdemon into your room. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.